It's been a whole year since Hurt Bay? I feel like that meme didn't have the whole shelf life it should have. You know how long I've seen this Patrick Star meme? Hurt Bay is a way superior meme. I feel like that should have been around 10 times as long as this Patrick meme. And the Patrick meme isn't even dead yet. Anyways, it's been a whole year since the Hurt Bay thing, and they came back together for Hurt Bay 2. I'm sorry, hashtag Hurt Bay 2. That was a hashtag. But they literally put a hashtag in the title because they want people tweeting it. That's not a bad plan, I guess. Courtney and Leonard meet again. Let's see what this is all about.
I was in love with you. I wanted to be with you. But that's all in the past now.
I hope I never see you again.
Whoa! Whoa! How did we get to this point? Let's rewind a little bit. Oh no, no! They did the same thing where they do the dramatic look up and then the K. They have a K and it's slashed in half. I don't know why that's so depressing, but that's the most depressing K I've ever seen. Besides the K on my bank account, which is next to the 0.
I've learned a lot from the video. I learned a lot this past year. Grew my social following, my career.
I'm in a good place, taking care of myself, you know. Drinking more water, exfoliating.
So Hurt Bay, what have you been up to this past year? Well, my social media following is on fleek. My career is really popping. I'm in a great place. Leonard, what have you been up to this past year? Well, my life is pretty much just as great as hers. I've been, you know, drinking water, like H2O. You kidding me? Can't get enough of it. And then I've taken care of my skin. That's important. Dude is over here bragging about how successful she is. You can't come back with, well, I've been drinking a lot of water, so take that. Touche. That's not an equal thing. You know what I'm gonna do for this video? I'm gonna give them points. Hurt Bay just got a point. Leonard, you're at 0. I don't know if Leonard's gonna score a single point this whole video. I hope he does to make this a competitive match, but Hurt Bay's gonna take the first point here.
I'd like to learn my lessons the hard way. I'm glad that we did the video.
Did he just say that he's glad that he got hated on because he likes learning the hard way? That was him trying to get a point from me. That ain't gonna work, Leonard.
People feel like they know the whole story of our relationship from watching a 5-minute video.
I'm not gonna give Leonard a point for this, but Leonard makes a great point. We get a little glimpse into their most traumatic moments, and we think that they know them. But the truth of the matter is, we're not there for the quiet moments, and those are the moments that really make a relationship. Those kind of romantic moments where you wake up next to the person and you smile because they're there. From all the dates and the late night conversations, we don't see any of that. We just heard a snippet of, like I said, one of their most traumatic moments, and we think that they know their character and their whole relationship, and we don't. So like I said, that's a great point, Leonard, but not a great point, because I'm not giving you a point. That doesn't make sense.
I used to read the comments and see all the fucked up shit people would say, wish death on me. Being judged by people that don't know me is really, I don't take it personally.
That is one thing that you have to know. If you're gonna put yourself out there with a tweet, with a video, anything that you do on the internet, you just open yourself up for judgment and criticism. So if you're gonna put yourself out on the internet, you definitely have to at least be prepared, fortify your emotions, because you might get attacked.
I'm a black man living in America, so I've kind of been judged.
Was that a sympathy grab? Was he like, hey, my life's been hard because I'm black? I'm not saying that it hasn't been. Maybe it has been. As a white man, I can't speak too much on it. However, it has no bearing in this conversation whatsoever. I'm sorry, Leonard. I'm gonna have to take away a point. Not because you're black. Not because you're black. But because you can't just do sympathy grabs. I saw it. It was too obvious. So we have a score of 1 point for Hurt Bay and -1 point for Leonard. He can't end this video with a negative score. He's gonna have to score some points fast.
You were not exclusive, I was not exclusive.
I was
You
exclusive.
did your thing, I did my thing.
do my thing.
I did not do my thing. My thing was not getting done. This is actually a great example. Like, two people, they're not always on the same page. Unless you clearly define what your relationship is, people might be getting other ideas. However, I do think that Leonard, when he's in this relationship, whatever it is, whether it's not exclusive or exclusive, you gotta know that the other person is probably viewing it as exclusive, so you're probably willfully denying the fact that it's exclusive. So I'm gonna be on Hurt Bay's side on this one.
We did this to get exposure as entertainers.
That's not true.
Ooh! 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 2 points. 2 points for Leonard on this one. We have a tie score. That's a plot twist. We did this to get exposure. Interesting. I kind of believe him. Why do I believe him? Because do you remember at the start of the video, what did Hurt Bae say?
I grew my social following, my career.
When asked about how her life's going, the first thing that she mentions is her social media following. Meaning that her social media following is important to her. And it's alright to be important to her. But at the same time, we also know that she approached him to do this video. So she knew that she was wronged. And she wanted to get resolution on camera. Why would you do it on camera? Why wouldn't you have this conversation, hash this out in private? The answer is to get attention. Again, not a bad thing, but you can't deny that. If all that you were in this for was for resolution, then just call him up, be like, hey, can we meet for coffee and just hash this out real quick? Instead, you go to a YouTube channel, sit down in front of a camera, multiple cameras, and do these long lookups, broken Ks everywhere. I believe Leonard on this one. We have an even score, ladies and gentlemen.
What is there to talk about?
Us being together.
We were never together. This is what happened.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
One thing that we know for sure is that Leonard was not lying about drinking a lot of water, because as soon as she walks away, he goes straight for the water, takes multiple gulps. During this little break, he was probably also like, anyone got any exfoliating wipes? Anyone? I have a pretty regimented routine. It's 2 o'clock, right? Yeah, it's 2 o'clock. I always, every day at 2 o'clock, exfoliate. No one has exfoliating wipes. Okay, well, if I have bad skin, that's on you. That's on all of you. I don't know why she's walking off, though, man. That concerns me a little bit, because the only reason you'd walk off is if you felt like you were being cornered. Like, as soon as someone gets the upper hand on you, you start fidgeting, you're always like, maybe I should just walk away, regather, regroup, get my ammunition in line, and then come back.
You throw things out there like that without adding context to make me look like a bad person.
You
That's
look
all
like
it
a
is.
crybaby right now.
Says
You're
Hurt Bae.
crying
Says Hurt
because
Bae.
This is what I'm here for, man. This is what I'm here for. These first grade insults. You look like a crybaby. Says you, Hurt Bae. I love me some first grade insults. Keep going with them, man.
Saying he's not a bad person is not saying, oh, he told me that he didn't want to be in a relationship.
You never said that.
Never?
You didn't say that.
And we're gonna award a point to Hurt Bae. Why? Because as soon as she's like, you never said that, he starts getting fidgety. He starts feeling like he's cornered. He wants to flee. He's like, did I say that?
Why didn't you tell me last time when we were here, you were never my girlfriend, now you're saying all of this?
Because we came here to get on.
Oh, point to Leonard. Jesus, man, that was brutal. Why didn't you reveal all this last time? Because in order for the narrative of this story to work, in order for this video to get popular, I needed to be the villain. That's what he's saying in that little sentence there. Damn, Leonard, that's so savage. That's so savage. He's also sacrificing his reputation in order to go through with this. Just, this man's a savage.
Maybe that was the case for you, but I had feelings for you and I wanted to know what was going on.
Yeah, because you couldn't have done that by asking him. You needed a full camera and a crew and millions of people to watch in order to have that conversation, in order to find out how he felt. Come on now.
The whole time we messed around, I told you, hey Courtney, like I really like you, I love you, but I don't want to be in a relationship with you.
And -1 point from Leonard there, man. That was horrible. I like you, I love you, I just don't want to be in a relationship with you. What, bro? You have to know the effects of saying I love you to another person. They're gonna think that you're in a relationship. You can't be like, I love you, but we should just mess around with other people. What?
I've moved on. I fell in love again. We're very happy.
That's good to hear.
+1 for Hurt Bae, because it's not like she's throwing this in his face. She was probably asked about it, and she seems genuine. She's found happiness. Congratulations, Hurt Bae. +1 to you.
I'm happy you finally found someone that can give you what you deserve, sis.
Ow! -1. -1 point. Don't drop sis. There's a very specific group of people that you can drop the word sis on. And an ex-girlfriend, which you cheated on, is not somebody you can be like, hey, go get it, sis. You are not the person.
I actually was in a relationship when we shot the first one.
You didn't say that last time.
I don't have to, it's not your business. I don't have to tell you everything.
-1 point, Leonard. You can't, that's a spiteful thing. He's like, good, Good for you. It's good for you that you were in a relationship. Well, you know what? I was in a relationship last time. Your goal is to get under her skin. And I'm sorry, Herpe, I gotta take a point away from you as well. You let him get under your skin. You should not have taken the bait.
But that's all in the past now.
I hope I never see you again.
I wipe my hands of you.
Negative 500 to Leonard here. Come on, bro. The first grade insult. She was like, I'm wiping my hands of you. And he's like, well, I'm wiping my hands of you. And then he gets up and he does it again as he's walking away. He's like, I wash hands for you. But I also have to give him some points back because he manipulated the out of her at the end here. She says that she's moved on, she's found somebody else, she's ready to put this behind her, and he's like, nah, I can't let you do that. So he says, I want nothing to do with you anymore. So he's trying to get under her skin again one last time, trying to just dig his claws into her. She seems like the kind of person that doesn't like when people dislike her. So this is gonna eat at her, man. It's gonna eat at her and she's gonna seek resolution. So she's gonna call up Leonard and be like, Leonard, I need some resolution. And Leonard's gonna be like, Herpe 3, let's go get some views. I will say that this wasn't as meme-worthy. This wasn't as meme-worthy as the first one, which is disappointing. Leonard, I trusted you to come through with at least one meme here. I don't know that there's even one in here. Maybe this. Maybe that's a meme. If you guys enjoyed this video, watch this one or maybe this one if that piques your fancy. That is a weird phrase. Piques your fancy. Sounds kind of perverted. I like it. I love you guys. Have a great day.